Good morning. It's Saturday, September 6th, and over in Israel, there is mounting pressure from the right in urging Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to act decisively on the issue of Israeli sovereignty over Judea, Samaria, and the Jorden Valley. The minister, the committee chairman, Chaim Katz, has called for the immediately and complete application of Israeli sovereignty across these regions. The time is ripe to extend full sovereignty. That's 100% to Judea, Samaria, and the Jordan Valley. The Likud, under Benjamin Netanyahu's leadership, must champion this historic move. That's what he said. All the settlers contribute taxes, serve in the IDF, and uphold our ancestral right to settle this land. That is what Katz continued to say. And this statement follows Prime Minister Smotrich's recent proposal, which was unveiled yesterday, which advocates for applying Israeli law to approximately 82% of the area. Now, Smotrich's plan aims to maximize territorial control while minimizing the inclusion of hostile populations, explicitly rejecting the notion of a Palestinian terrorist state. He criticized partial sovereignty limited to the Jordan Valley, arguing it would be implicitly legitimize a Palestinian state. So this debate coincides with the international calls to establish a Palestinian state, a move that U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio condemned as a reward for terrorism. Within Israel, the national camp is seizing this moment to push for decisive action to cement control over these territories. They don't want these territories lying there free. They view that as a possible threat. So Katz's call escalates the internal debate on the right, shifting focus from whether sovereignty should be applied to how much sovereignty will be applied. Now, while Smotrich's plan is pragmatic, Katz urges Likud and Netanyahu to adopt a comprehensive vision of full sovereignty. The decision now rests in the lap of Netanyahu, whose leadership will shape Israel's future as a strong and sovereign Jewish state. Now, Minister Katz's statement is significant, as he is a powerful voice within Likud and holds considerable influence over the party. While Netanyahu is on board or not at this point may not matter. The train has left the station, as they say, with Ambassador Huckabee in full support and seemingly the Trump administration looking to part ways with Western Europe on a variety of issues, including a Palestinian state. Netanyahu may not get another opportunity to pull this off. So which plan makes more sense? At the end of the day, Katz's plan to declare full sovereignty achieves the goal in one move. Yet it may appear to be a stretch for Israel to take control of a hostile population. Smotrich's version may seem more realistic to many, yet at the end of the day, Israel will get accused of creating its version of Bantustan, something the government wants to avoid. The truth is, it's time to call the Palestinian bluff on their population numbers in Judea and Samoria. It has been proven that there are far fewer Arabs living there than is reported. In terms of declaring sovereignty, Israel can offer them blue identity cards after the major cities are disarmed, and those who resist will be expelled. The most important part, so we have Israel's application of sovereignty that may anger many who have become infected with Palestinianism. But to the Arabs themselves who live in Judea and Samaria, the move will only be beneficial. Better roads, better healthcare, connection to a Western economy should enable Arabs in Judea and Samaria to keep quiet. If not, they will not be allowed to remain. So they're put on the shelf, so to speak, put in a difficult situation. Agree or leave. That may not be what they like, but it may be better than what they have. One question that arises is whether or not the Trump administration is favorable to the move. Trump is willing to allow Israel to apply sovereignty over the biblical heartland in exchange for Israel playing ball when it comes to Gaza. Now, we know the world is against Israel, no matter what the Jewish people do. It is time to go the whole way and apply full sovereignty and close the books on Palestine once and for all. And it doesn't matter what the world wants. Israel must do what's right for itself. So I leave you with this tricky situation, and I hope you agree that Israel should take it over. Have a great day. Be careful. Take care. Bye.
Thank you.